Hello, my name's Graeme Rudd and I've been a member of the Miniature Society for about 4 years now. Since becoming a member, I've become interested in using watercolour techniques to respond to things that are happening in the world or from a basis of one's imagination. This first one is a watercolour collage. I've painted on black Canson paper and torn up various shapes, mainly tree trunks, and then affixed them to a painting that I'd already done for the background. So the second one in this bushfire series I've called Embers. I've again cut out painted black paper to make the embers and stuck them on to another background. So that's a second stage of the bushfire. Now this one shows the ashes, the aftermath of the fire. And again, I've painted on black paper and torn up the shapes and collaged it. Now in this watercolour, which is much softer, I've tried to get the regeneration of the bush after all of the floods and the rain. So this one I've called Morning Glow, which brings hope to the regeneration of the bush. And finally, this watercolour was based on my recollections of driving to Melbourne and Adelaide years ago, but I thought it fits in with the theme of restoration. So there's new hope, light on the horizon, and hopefully a recognisable bush scene. I've also done a 3D of a bushfire, and on this side you can see where the trees haven't been damaged, but on that side there is evidence of the fire having gone through. When it went through, it exposed a lot of the rocks on the surface, which contain seams of gold you can just barely see. So that encompasses one theme in many various interpretations and methods. This was an attempt at a self-portrait, which is a bit difficult to do for the first time, but I was trying to get a woodcut effect with this one, and it's recognisably me, I think. This is an abstract acrylic based on Sydney Harbour shapes. You can see yachts, buildings, angles of the Opera House, and the different shades as the day goes on. This is a pencil abstract, which to me represents everything falling into oblivion. I think I did it just at the beginning of the COVID-19 and tried to capture the sense of things escaping from one's control.